Okay, my name is Preston, and this is a Cajun class. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So first stretch we have, we're gonna go ahead, lunge forward, like so. Take both of our hands, place on our right side. From here, we're gonna take this hand and reach under our arm. Yes, and try and bring our elbow as close to the ground as possible. And then once we do that, we're gonna bring it up to where our palms are facing that way and our fingertips are touching the ceiling. And then do the same thing, repeat. So under the arm, to the ceiling. Do this about 2 more times. Okay. Now we're going to switch and do the other leg. So we're lunging like so. It's okay if your knee is a little bit bent in the back leg. So same thing. Take my hand, trying to bring my elbow to the floor, and raise it up. Okay. So next thing we have is a McGill modified curler. Okay. So we're gonna lay down. Okay. Make sure I'm with you. Lay down, place both feet flat on the floor. I'm gonna take our hands, place it underneath the lower back, and rest our head. Then we're gonna tighten our core. Lift their head above the ground, and then come back down. When you're in this position right here, you're gonna hold for about 2 seconds and then come down. Next thing we're going to do is dead bugs. So, in this position right here, we got arms straight. Arms and legs straight. I'm going to raise one side up. Raise the other one up. Then the next thing we have is the arm and leg raise. So we're extending our arms like so, and our leg like that, simultaneously, opposite arm and opposite leg. Okay. So that's it for our warm-up. Now I'll give you our details of what we're going to be doing for our cycles. Okay. Okay. So we're going to have 3 cycles. Each of them we're going to do for 2 rounds of 30 seconds. So we'll go through the exercises and do each exercise for 30 seconds each, and then repeat it again, and then I'll be in for 1 cycle, and then move on to the next one. So the first one we have is sit-ups, heel taps, and reverse plank. So I'll show you all of them. So for sit-ups, you can try and find like a couch or something, like place your feet under to anchor yourself down. And then you just get in position like so. Knees bent with feet under something. And then you can place your hand like on the side of your head. You don't want to have it pull on the back of your neck. So to try and keep that in mind. There's different ways. You can do like for that real quick, you can go like the little binoculars. You can go by the psychic man, or you can just have like just basically like this, not even hold like you're holding an imaginary like rail or something like that. But you don't want to pull on the back of your head. So either one of those things, then you come back and you do your sit-up. After that, heel taps. So basically, you go on one side, you touching. Other side, you're touching, and you're just doing that. And then next is reverse plank. So from here, what you're doing is you're gonna bring your leg up like so. Just gonna hold this position. And that's all three. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna do 30 seconds of each one, and then move on to the next one. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Now we're going to heel taps. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Now we're going to reverse planks. We're going to constantly be rolling these. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Now we're going to do them all again. Still going to constantly be going through these. So we're not going to have to break until after this cycle's done. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now it's back to heel taps. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. And the next one is reverse planks. Move. So you see this way. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. That's it for our first cycle. We'll just go ahead and check the chat real quick. See if there's any questions. Okay. You can use this time to go ahead and grab some water if you need. I'm going to grab some real quick and then discuss what I'm doing next. All right. So for our next exercise, we have up and down planks, Russian twists, and then regular planks. So I'll discuss all of them. So for up and down planks, what you're doing basically is you're starting in a plank position, like so, and you're getting up into the push-up position. So basically, your hands are going to be even with your shoulders. And then from right here, you're going to get down back into a plank position, like so. Now, normally whenever you do a plank, a lot of people like to ball their hands up like a fist and then hold it like this. But it'd be better if you had your hands flat on the ground. That way you can be able to, it makes it an easier transition for you to get up in the push-up position whenever you have your hands flat for a plank. So for the 30 seconds, we're just going to be getting up into plank position and then going from plank position to push-up position, back to plank position. And we're just going to constantly be doing that for 30 seconds. Next is going to be Russian twists. So there's 2 ways to do it. The first way is having your heels on the ground, coming to one side, then the other, like so. And then the next one is having them in the air, coming down, like so, touching each side of the floor with your hands. And then next is a regular plank. So for this one, you're just going to be holding it. Now, since we're not going to be changing from this plank, you can have your hands in the fist if you want. So that's all 3. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So once again, it's going to be up, down planks, Russian twists, and then regular planks. Okay. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that's it for that. Next thing is Russian twist. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, next, regular planks. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now we're gonna go for everything again. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Russian twist now. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. And then planks one more time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. So that's it for this round. I got one more left, and then after that, we'll do some stretching. Be right back. It's time to go ahead and grab some more. Okay, here's our next exercises. So the first one we have V-ups and jackknives, or we have wipers and hollow holds. So I'm gonna explain the V-ups / jackknives. So for V-ups, basically, it's like a reverse plank, but also like a toe touch. So what it's gonna be is you're gonna be starting from the ground like so with your arms straight, and you're gonna be getting into reverse plank position like so. And then from right there, you're gonna go even further and touch your toes. So you really have to really focus on being controlled. So I'll show you an example right here. Come up, come back down. So you have to have a little bit of proper balance, and then at a certain point, know when to go for the toe touch and extend a bit further. If you do a little bit too early, you'll kind of like fall forward a bit. So a modification that you can do for the exercise is a jackknife. Now there's different, jackknife can be considered different exercises, but for this one, it would just happen to be called jackknife, but there's different other types of jackknife exercises. But for this one, it's pretty much the same thing, except you're not going for the toe touch. So you're doing it pretty much like that. So you bring your legs up at 45 degrees, and you're bringing your arms up to where they become parallel, at least parallel with your legs. So your arms will probably be going at about 135 degrees, something like that. So like that. Just make it a bit easier if you can't find the balance to get to a touch in for the V-ups. So you can do either or on those. Next is wipers. Remember, you can do these 1 or 2 different ways. You can start with your legs bent, go side to side, or you can have your legs up and go side to side. And then last is hollow holds. This one's simple. You just want to have your feet. Have your feet up like so, and then while doing that, you're gonna have your upper body up like this. I want to show you my feet because I think this couch will be in the way. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me see. Over here. Okay. So we're gonna start. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh. Had a different mode on. Okay. Now for 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Next is going to be wipers. And I just went, I forgot to do a countdown. Okay. And next is gonna be holds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Back to the V-up for a jackknife. This is gonna be our last round, then do a stretching. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Next is wipers. Go. Right. And the last is hollow holds. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. And that is it for the exercise. We're gonna do some stretching, but real quick, I just want to go back to the V-ups and jackknives. Basically, that exercise is not difficult. It's just that it just requires a good amount of stability and balance too with it, and basically finding the rhythm whenever you do it. Okay. So now we're gonna do real quick stretching, and then we'll be out of here. So first thing we're gonna do is a sphinx. Actually, let me go this way. So right here, we're gonna come down. We're gonna start like this. Now from here, bring your hands up, pull arms back, and then place them down right below our shoulder. And then from here, we're gonna tighten up upper back, and we're gonna come up like so. And hold this for about 10 seconds. Good. Now from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into an up dog, which is basically just squatting on the walls. We'll hold this for about 10 seconds. Now from right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit back. So, and this is called child's pose. And hold this for 10 seconds as well. And then next, we're going to do a press and stretch. So, a press and stretch is basically just like so. Bring one leg over, pretty elbow, pulling your other leg this way, and then looking that way. Okay, now switch. Hold this for about 10 seconds as well. Okay, and that is it for the stretches. And this concludes our Cajun core class. So I hope y'all had a good workout, and even though a couple of exercises may have been like a bit like pretty much not what you're used to, like especially the V-ups, because that was a bit more type of balance and stuff like that. But with more practice with the exercise, you'll be able to get better at it. So with that being said, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and yeah, y'all have a good one.